What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz here, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video is actually by the title, man. We got another 6'4" demigod build that can play the 1 or the 2. So, boom. With all that being said, right, let's just go ahead and read off the stats and the reason why I say this is a demigod build. But first and foremost, this build would need more than 20 cap breakers to like fully get all the crazy stats. But the layup and the steal, you know what I'm saying, is the two stats that I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to have 99 layup off the rip, then you don't have to use your first 20 caps on the layup. You know what I'm saying? You put things elsewhere. But let me read off the stats for y'all boys. So boom, 99 lay on a 6'4", gold physical finisher and all that good stuff, bro. Being able to +1 and +2 that the legend physical finisher badge, bro, is overpowered. Y'all already know that. If you don't, you should know it now. Next, we get a 96 driving dunk on this build. And I had in mind it being 6'4" with a 96 driving dunk on some Jalen Green type shit, some Zach LaVine type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Have hella fun, Anthony Edwards, all that type, right? Then we also are going to be able to get a 96 steal on this build. Come on, fool. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. It's raw. That's tough, bro. That's just tough. 96 steal, 96 dunk with a 99 lay. And that's just 15 caps right there. And then also had in mind, we're also going to get our deep bomber takeover on this build, bro. We're gonna have a 93 pointer. And we also going to have a 92 mid-range, bro. So we can get all of our shooting badges on gold and everything we need to go crazy, bro, and be extremely unstoppable in all game modes on this game, bro. Come on, and we're going to have legend lightning launch with +2s and even 99 speed with ball with only using custom takeover for your speed with ball +15. Like, bro, this is going to be one of the best 6'4" builds that's in this game. And I'm not about to sit and do too much talking. Let's go ahead and get inside to make this extremely unstoppable 6'4" build. But before we do that, get this video 10-20 likes, subscribe if you're new, help your boy get to 5,000 subs, all that be very appreciated. But yeah, man, let's get into it. So you can go point guard, shooting guard, don't matter, 6'4", 205 in weight with a 6'9" wingspan. And we're gonna start out with our physicals first. Alright, so far as speed, we're gonna go all the way to an 86 on the speed. That's very solid. We're also gonna go with an 83 agility on this build. Come on, bro, we get Jalen Suggs, all the other good motion styles and stuff like that to play lanes. Just be very solid on defense. Now strength, we're going all the way to a 75 on the strength, mainly just so we can get that immovable enforcer and that physical finisher on gold. That's all we need. And that immovable enforcer is a tier 2, just +2 that joint, so you can play better defense and get more bump animations. And then vertical, we're gonna go all the way to an 82 on the vert, so we can get our elite off to contact dunks. Come on, fool. They're very solid, and it's gonna help us get blocks. You feel me? So yeah, that's all we got on the physicals. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. Alright, so far as finishing, close shot, I believe that is going to be tied to something else, but I'm just going to stop at a 75 for right now. But I believe it went up to a 79, I believe. But yeah, man, we get the paint prodigy on bronze. That's cool. Now at base model, we all know to get the 99 layup, you got to go with the 94 at base model, and we get all of our gold layup badges at base model. And then we just gonna add 5 cap breakers here, get to the 99 lay to have all them joints on legend besides physical finisher, but you do have the option to +2 that joint. You know what I'm saying, if you want to do that. And dunk at base model, we're going to go all the way to an 85 on the dunk, and we're adding 5 cap breakers here. It's going to take us from 85 all the way to a 96 driving dunk, Hall of Fame posterizer, elite contact dunks, and you can just +1 posterizer to add that joint on legend, or keep it on Hall of Fame, because Hall of Fame works just as fine as well, especially on 6'4" builds. They work just fine. But that legend, that should go crazy, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And then standing dunk, 6'4" don't really get standing dunk, so we're not gonna add nothing there, and neither are we going to add anything to this post control. So yeah, boom, we're gonna be using 10 cap breakers for the layup and the dunk. And yeah, that's pretty much what we got for us finishing. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Also, man, if y'all boys do have the finishing specialization done, you definitely could utilize that on this build. And if you have this shooting specialization done, which is what I plan on doing, then we'll be doing that for this build. But mid-range, we're gonna go with an 87 Middy, and we will be adding 5 cap breakers here so we can get to 92, so we can get our gold Deadeye, gold Shifty, and gold set shot specialist. And then for our 3-pointer, we're gonna go all the way to an 85 3, and also we will be adding 5 cap breakers here so we can get our 93 pointer, silver limitless range and stuff like that. We'll be specializing in this category so we can bump that limitless range up a little bit higher if we want to, so we can shoot half court shots more consistently without cheating. You know what I'm saying? And then use your +1s anywhere else on one of them gold badges if you want to get them joints to Hall of Fame. You know, if you out here fading and shit, go Hall of Fame Shifty. You know, But yeah, that's pretty much far as shooting. Free throw, this went all the way to 80 on the free throw just to keep it balanced. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if you don't play fives, take the free throw off, add these points elsewhere. Now I will say this: the 20 cap breakers is basically using on just strictly offense, right? Just strictly offense mainly. And the reason being, because like I wanted this to be a very fun offensive build, but then after that, like if you get like 25 cap breakers and use this build all the way to season 8 on some shit, like you'll better get 96 steal, bro. Like this build is crazy, bro. It's crazy. But I really wanted this to be a dominant shot creator. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted it to be. So as far as the offensive wise, with 20 cap breakers, using on the layup, dunk, shot, 3-point shot, and mid range, it came out perfect how I wanted it. And yeah, shit, that's pretty much what we got though, man. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. Alright, y'all, so far as this is why I say it's kind of useful more in park, because everybody have like a 71 pass accuracy in park, and playing fives is the PG with a 71 pass isn't necessarily that good. But the way the offense is on this build, bro, we're not here to pass the ball a lot, bro. We here to just drop 30-40 points every game. And if they end up having to double team or help or whatever the case may be, 71 is decent enough in half court. It ain't nothing too crazy, you know. And if you want to use this build at the 2 on some Cam Thomas type shit, by any means do so, you know. Make him at the 2 guard instead of the 1. But ball handle, we just gonna rock up with an 86 on the ball handle. Now I know being 6'4" with 86 ball handle is kind of, some people may think it's kind of ass, but bro, there is very solid animations to use on a 6'4" build with an 86 rating. You can still even use the joints that you was using on 6'5" or taller builds, bro. On a 6'4", you will still be solid, bro. You don't necessarily need the Currys, the Trey Youngs, or all that, Kemba Walker and all this other shit. You don't necessarily need all of that, bro. Now it would be cool if you can get up to a 90 ball handle or even 89 to get the De'Aaron Fox or Kemba's. You know, if you want to do all that, yeah, I can. But 86, bro, it's solid in this game, bro. It's solid. And then the same thing with speed ball, bro. We gonna go with an 86 on the speed ball just to get our lightning launch on gold. And if you want to +2 that to get that to legend, so you can move as fast as possible, then by any means do so. Now keep in mind, if y'all want to get this ball handle higher, there is multiple different ways to do so. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind, which I'll probably talk about that once we get to the defense category. So yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the defense. Alright, bro, so far as interior, we're gonna keep it where it's at. Perimeter, we're just gonna go with a 74 prim, all bronze badges, decent enough. Now still, if you want to get more ball handle, just keep your steel at a 73 and rock out with this silver interceptor bronze glove, right? And then get up to like an 89 ball handle or whatever the case may be, right? But for me, for this build, we're going all the way to an 85 on the steel, so we can get that interceptor glove and glove on the silver. And eventually, if we get more than 25, if we get 25 caps, we'll better get to the 96 on the steel, which we'll talk about that when y'all see this cap breaker screen. But to finish off the build, we're gonna give ourselves a 68 block to get the high fly denier on bronze. It's also a tier 2 badge, +1 or +2 it, depending on having whatever you want this badge to be, you know. But rebounder, not gonna touch any of that. But overall though, bro, that base model, bro, this is the build. Now let me quickly show you. If you go down to a 73 steel, you can get up to, well, we'll probably have to finesse a little bit of free throw or some other shit around to get to an 89, to get to 89 ball handle, so you can get your Kemba Walker and shit like that. Yeah, you'll probably have to just go down to 80 agility on some shit. And yeah, shit, boom, shit, you see, you get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? If y'all boys do want to fuck around and change things around, you feel me, you can definitely do so. Or you can even go to 60 still on some shit if you want to get to a 92 ball handle, whatever the case may be, right? You know what I'm saying? Get in the lab, mess around with it, change it, make it to your liking, you know. But for me, I'm going 85 steel, and I'm keeping my 83 agility. Go back to 80 on the free throws, take some of these points off right here. Boom, this finish out the build. So yeah, this the build. Hopefully y'all fucking with this extremely dominant offensive shot creator 6'4" build. But let me go ahead and quickly show you this cap breaker screen. Alright, man, so boom, first things first, 5 cap breakers is going to go to the dunk, so we get the 96 dunk. My next 5 is going to go to my 3-pointer, so we get the deep bomber takeover. My next 5 is going to go to the mid range, so we get the 92 Middy. And then this is where I would say it's optional. If you only have 20 cap breakers, bro, and you want your 96 steel first, then go 5 to the steel first to get the 96 steel, and worry about the layup after that. You know what I'm saying? Because 94 to 93 is still very solid in this game. and don't necessarily need 99 layup, honestly, but that was just like throwing it over the top on some shit, right? So pause. But yeah, man, if you get anything else after that, like all the way to 25 caps, use this build all the way to season 8, then you could get a 99 layup on this build, or you can take it a whole different route and probably add way more points to your perimeter defense, or whatever you want to do, you know. But yeah, for this first template, that's just what we got. Now I do have a bonus template that changes things up just a little bit, and you possibly could even get a 99 driver dunk, which I didn't really show it as far as like getting a 99 driver dunk, but all you need to do is go up to like an 88 or 87 dunk and stuff like that. So that's the first template, but this one is the one I'm talking about. This you possibly could get a 99 dunk. Now this was the other template where I changed the ball handle to get the 92 ball handle, so you get some of the best dribble moves and stuff like that if you're not really rocking with the 86 ball handle on the other template. But same thing apply though, bro. We going with the Middy 3-pointer, that's 10 caps, and then we're going with the dunk. And now right now we're only doing 4 with the dunk, so that's 14 right there, right? And you see, you add one more, that had to be a 98. If you go to like an 87 or maybe even an 86, you could possibly get a 99 driver dunk on this build. You would just have to use some cap breakers onto your vertical, bro, to get to the 99 driver dunk. And even if you do go that route and end up getting like a 25 caps and shit like that as well, you can have a 99 layup and a 99 driver dunk. Now that may be a little bit OD doing that, just probably wouldn't make that much sense, but hey, you know what I'm saying, you have the ability to do whatever you want to do with the build, bro. I'm just showcasing y'all boys multiple different variations and multiple different ways to fuck around with it. One of the best 6'4" builds in the game, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, y'all boys, I seen that cap breaker screen. Like I said, if you don't want to have the layup off the rip, you don't necessarily have to put 5 cap breakers there. If you want that 96 steal with the 94 lay, with the 96 dunk and shit like that, then definitely keep it how it is, you know. And shit, do whatever else you want to do after that if y'all liking the template, you know. But yeah, other than that, I feel like this is one of the best 6'4" builds out there, you know what I'm saying. And if y'all believe me or agree with me, let me know down in the comments below how y'all feel about this build. Rate it, you know what I'm saying. Let me know what you think about it. But yeah, other than that, Shades, point guard, Tyrese Maxey, Kevin Johnson, and Hopkins up there, you know what I'm saying. And build name is Ball Hawking 3-level creator. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But other than that, hopefully y'all boys enjoyed the video. If y'all did enjoy the video or like anything about this build, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And shit, I'm out of here. But before I go, get the video 10-20 likes, subscribe if you're new, help your boy get 5,000 subs, turn post notifications on, share the video so you can push that to the YouTube recommended, so everybody get a hold of my channel and get a hold of this very raw ass 6'4" build, you know. But yeah, other than that, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.